So y'all may have noticed in my last video I talked about this woman right here very briefly, just kind of as a drive-by pot shot, like as I was talking about the other girl who was the main focus of the video. But now I actually found the full clip, okay? Before, like, I only had the screenshot because I'm not on TikTok, but now I have the full video and I'm gonna react to it today because it is pretty interesting just how delusional this woman is. Play it.
So I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is really starting to annoy me. So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like, oh, like, you just, like, don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had, like, more experience than you.
Yeah, me when I don't have enough experience to work at TJ Maxx. I mean, like, I do hate when they do that because it's like, this is an entry-level job. Like, what do you mean experience? But obviously, that's the excuse they give when they just don't like you, okay? Like, when you're a freak, they say, oh, well, it's like you don't have experience. We would have hired you, but we found a more qualified candidate. It's like, bro, you just stock shelves, okay? There's no experience when it comes to that. Like a Down syndrome patient could do that. You're a freak. That's why they didn't hire you.
And, you know, I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason. I don't feel like that's true, but whatever, I'll leave it at that.
No, there are places who like tattoos or don't mind tattoos. Like if you just have one tattoo on your arm, I'm sure they wouldn't care about that. They probably don't like the face tattoos and the giant septum piercing in your nose and the devil tattoo on your chest. Like imagine being a Christian mother and like shopping for your kids like clothes for the new school year and seeing this person behind the counter. Like what's your reaction gonna be, man? It is very obvious why any employer is not going to want that, okay? It's probably not a good representation of the company. Yeah, some tattoos here and there, that's cool. I mean, for the most part, that's not really a problem anymore, but yeah, you're applying to a clothing retailer looking like a cyberpunk character and wondering, oh my god, why aren't they hiring me, bro?
So, I'm just wondering how, like, teenagers and young adults who haven't had a job before, how are they supposed to get employed if these places are only hiring people with experience? So younger people just can't get a job because they haven't worked enough? So like they'll deny a 16-year-old a job because they don't have enough work experience. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't make any sense. You know why? Because it's complete cap. That's what they say as an excuse to not hire certain types of people. Oh, you're actually just not up to our standard. You don't have experience. That is such cap, bro. I was so easily able to get an entry-level job for minimum wage. You know why? Because I appeared normal in my job interview. I didn't have tattoos on my face. It's like I didn't have like a giant ass like bull septum piercing in my nose. It's like I actually appear to be a normal person and they hired me easily on the spot. That is literally just the excuse they give to freaks for why they're not getting hired, okay? Maybe apply to some place where they hire people like you, like a tattoo parlor, okay? Become a tattoo artist. I'm sure you get hired. Maybe become an adult film star or something and you get hired there too. But like, if you're trying to get hired to like a clothing retailer looking like that, just not gonna work, man. I'm sorry.
I mean, I do okay with money as is, so I didn't, like, need the job, but I would have liked it to have made some extra money so I could pay off my debt quicker. I want you guys to talk about in the comments what it's been like for you finding a job recently, like if it's been easy or if it's been difficult, and I want to know, like, what kind of experience you guys have, because I want to see if I'm the only person that's, like, experiencing this right now or not.
No, it's just you.
And, you know, I hate that my tattoos are such a defining factor for me getting a job or not. Like, just because I have tattoos doesn't mean I'm not gonna be a good worker. Like, I do not understand that at all. because quite literally some of the most smart, intelligent people I've ever met are people with tattoos and piercings.
Yeah, maybe that's true, but first impressions do matter, okay? People don't have time to assess the full depth of your character. Most of your interactions with people are very brief, and first impressions are literally the only thing that matter. So for example, if I'm talking to a customer and I look like a smelly, fat, ugly freak, then probably they're gonna think that I am a freak. Now maybe I'm a genius, and like I'm the best person ever, and I've donated like $1 million to like AIDS charities or whatever, but like they're probably gonna have that first impression of me, and probably they'd be right. Okay, maybe in the 1% of occurrences they'd be wrong, but people don't have time to fully get to know most people. Okay, employers have to sort through applications and be like, okay, well, like we have all of these applications in front of us. I'm probably not gonna hire the person that looks like this. I'm gonna hire the person that looks normal. I could only hire 5 people. I'm probably gonna get rid of the one that just looks like a complete weirdo, you know? Now maybe you're an amazing person, I doubt it honestly, but like maybe you're an amazing person. Most people just don't have time to figure that out, you know?
I could be wrong, but I've seen that like in Europe, like people with tattoos and piercings can get jobs like way easier there. So why is America not hopped on the bandwagon?
Yeah, it's not my fault that I made a really poor decision that basically ensured that I can't find a job in the most entry level of professions. The one thing that basically everybody advises you don't do. Literally everybody, including tattoo artists themselves. Like I'm pretty sure like every tattoo artist will tell you not to get a face tattoo. I'm pretty sure they even advise you against that before you even do it, okay? These are the people whose job it is to get tattoos. Tattoos are their life, and all of them advise against it, and you still did it anyway, okay, but no, it's not my fault. I'm the victim, actually. Everybody else should have to change for me. Like, it kind of reminds me of all these fat people who complain about there not being enough room in airplane seats. There needs to be bigger airplane seats to accommodate me. Or maybe it's your fault that you're fat. Like, ever thought of that? Like, it's the same thing here, bro. Maybe you made a bad decision and now you're facing the consequences for it. Why should all of society have to change their expectations when you could have easily just not made this decision? Okay, you could have gotten tattoos on the rest of your body, okay? Probably if all you did was avoid the face, you would be fine, okay? Get rid of the face piercings and get rid of the tattoos on the face, and you would be fine. You have nobody else here to blame except you, okay? It is 100% your fault. Take some accountability, bro.
Another thing too is like all these places, they say that they're hiring, but I feel like they're not. Because I shop at all of these stores and I see hiring now signs, but those signs have been up for months, and I know plenty of people are looking for work. So how have they still not hired people?
Yeah, the reason for that is because turnover is pretty crazy at jobs like that, so it's like they might as well just keep it up 100% of the time, 24/7, because it's like they always technically need new people, but not maybe the exact time that you're applying. But they might as well keep it up because they will need a new employee soon. But either way, they're probably never looking for somebody like you, so might as well just join the porta potty cleaning service or become an adult film star or something, because high society does not want you, bro. You signed away your right to be rich and successful and prosperous by getting those face tattoos, man. You have to accept it, bro. Maybe your TikTok page will blow up and you'll make money from that. Who knows? Alright, guys, that'll be the video today. If you enjoyed, then please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links should be down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Peace.